And that cleans out all the candy from the Grubbin village. No joke, that's actually it. There are no other Grubbins here. And this guy here. Apparently, in order to revolt, you need a beard. Well, we're children. We don't have beards at all, but you don't see us complaining about it. So now that we've cleared out all the candy, let's talk to this guy. And he gets to go elsewhere. A few feet to the left. Nice. That's prime real estate. That's... Was that to our left or his left? Okay, whatever. So we pick up all this candy. We check this chest here. We get an eye patch. Nice. Beat up the candy slug. Cross over here. And let's talk to this guy. Really? What did he send you to do? An ear scraper. Oh, a hook. Alright, well, with that, we have completed the pirate costume. So, what the pirate costume is, if I'll go into the stats here for a moment, it is essentially identical in stats to the pumpkin costume. So, it's pretty much a replacement for that. The ability, not quite the same. That didn't mean to press that. But now, if we go up here, we see this zip line here, right? Well, because we now have the pirate costume, if we hook onto it with the B button, stand in the right place and hook onto it with the B button, we can now use zip lines. Hooray! Only problem with... Oh man, I'm actually filling up on candy. Maybe I should buy some stamps while I'm at it. Only problem with the pirate costume is it's a little finicky where the hook can be used. You gotta stand in just the right place. But now we have a few new stamps here. We got the Rotten Pumpkin Guts, which is a stronger version of what I got now, so we'll go ahead and get that. We also have the Black Rose, which causes damage to attackers. I believe that's just basically like a Thorns status from Terraria and pretty much any other game you can think of where that's the case. So let's go ahead and give that to Ren, because it's an upgrade to the Rotten Pumpkin Guts she already has. Well, the Moldy Pumpkin Guts, I should say. And I gave that to Reynold instead. I don't... that throws me off on this screen every single time. Navigate away, and then close the... There we go. Such a pain to manage these menus sometimes. Alright, but I don't want to use the pirate costume yet, so let's roll on out. Get back to where we were before. Because we want to use that zip line we saw before. Let's not drop down by accident. Let's use the pirate. Stand in just the right place. There we go. We got the prompt that time. And now we're over here. And what will we find over here? Well, we don't need the zip line anymore. So we'll just zip along. Beat up some more candy. Skulls and bones and everything. Man, so much candy everywhere. No wonder these guys like candy so much. They eat so much, it actually turns their bodies into candy. Oh, that's actually kind of morbid if you think about it. We're actually basically giving these guys their dead back. Ugh. Well, we can get 100 pieces of candy here. Some wire mesh here, which completes the eyeball costume. Alright. And even more candy here. So we can actually get another battle stamp now. So what I'm actually going to do right now, let me just double check the stats here. Yeah, basically identical to the Spaceman costume as far as stats go. And as abilities go as well. But yeah, so what I'm going to do real fast, I'm just going to switch around my costumes real fast. We'll go ahead and put Ren back on the robot. We'll give Everett... Let's give Everett the pirate costume here. I'm going to have to switch modes so I can use this correctly. And we will give Reynold the eyeball costume. So that way, in the next battle, I can show both of them off without having to, in just one battle. So let's roll along. Here are these guys again. We're back over here. Now let's go talk to the Elder, because we need to help him out. So, yeah, can you help us open that gate on the other side of town? Oh, what happened? Oh, well, that's kind of mean, Ren. The Repudgy Arch-Elder's sister. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so if you haven't been reading the snippets of text that the soldiers read, that they say, not read, when you catch them in the houses, basically I think how it works is that Araxia basically took over everything and stole away the power from these Grubbin elders. So now they don't really control their villages anymore. And this one particularly got separated from the love of his life, which was the sister. No, was it the sister or the daughter? I don't know anymore. We just need to go to the pool nearby and find the person he loves and lead her back over here somehow. So let's just head on over. We don't have to worry about any more guards because I took care of them all. Let's go up the ramp here. And look at that. We need to use the pirate costume. Find the right place and then use it. There we go. Run on over, drop down, and here we are. Beat up this guy because this is the Puggian Elder. This is the guy whose troops are causing us a lot of grief right now. And we can drop into the toxic slime, except it's not slime. It's... I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know why I'm even letting these kids walk around in it. Ew. But we can beat up this Grubbin who's just trying to relax. Oh, we're actually kind of evil, aren't we? But here she is, the sister of the... I can't even remember what they're called anymore. My brain is on holiday tonight. Oh, she doesn't care about him anymore. She only cares about food. Well, we have a way to fix that. French fries! Yes! So I will actually admit, this is one positive I really have about this little mod here. It's the fact that... not the mod, the, not a mod, it's... the downloadable chapter. I'm sorry, I had to think for a moment here. The one upside is that they actually have a few puzzles here that reuse some of your old costumes. Hooray! We've reunited Harriette with the Grubbin Elder. And now he'll open the gate for us. And now we can change out of this costume because it smells like French fries. And while French fries are very delicious, I'd rather not smell like French fries all the time. And there we go. Costumes are sorted out. Let's move on to the next village. Heading on up the mountain, and hello, here's a Trowbog who wants a creepy treat card. Aww. Poor guy. A cotton candy card. Ew. Wait, you're a monster. How's that gross? Well, in any case here, we don't have to worry about the old monsters anymore. The Grubbins, the Trowbogs, and the... I can't remember what they're called anymore. The Wraiths, as I'll call them for now. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the first game. My brain's on, like, hibernation at the moment. But, yeah, we only have to worry about the Repugiarch soldiers. So, let's just kind of explore this town here. Oh, look, it's Shady again. Why is he here now? Alright, well, he just moved up the mountain then. Let's go ahead and grab that black rose. And just move on. Alright. Check out this house next. Hopefully it's not a monster. Well, crap. Alright, that was not an ideal battle to show off the new costumes, so we are gonna have to find another one. Maybe in this house? Alright, well, he wants to help us. Can't complain with that. Break the balloons. Find one of those guys to beat up. Alright, another level up. Blech. I can't speak anymore tonight. Unfortunately, another battle I just didn't... I can't get my mind together anymore on this game. I'm sorry. It's just so samey. I'm having a really hard time collecting my thoughts and probably talking about the new stuff I got because it's so samey. But this guy at least agrees that things were better when the elders were in charge. Well, to be fair, they weren't trying to kidnap kids from the real world to satisfy their boss, Big Bones. Hopefully, though, we will find a soldier we can fight, and I can show off those costumes proper. Hello. Wait a minute, why was he looting the house of one of his own? Well, then again, I guess they're... Oh, what's the term again? I don't know, I can't remember what the term is for when, like, enemy soldiers... Occupation, that's what it is. They're occupying the village, so I guess they have, like, the right to loot, I guess. I don't know. In any case, now I get to show off our new costumes. We have the pirate here, who has very comical side effects here. He says "R" when he's about to attack, among other things. We have the eyeball here, who freezes in midair. I don't think it's supposed to do that. And each of them has their own special ability, so once I get them built up, I will show off what they do. Alright. And I'm actually going to pass up on using basic attack, and even flop it even, so I can show off these guys' special attacks. For instance, the pirate, who has Dead Men Tell No Tale, which attacks all enemies. Actually, I might not be able to show off... Nope, I'm not going to be able to show off the eyeball's attack. Well, that's sad. Well, I'll show off the eyeball's special attack next round. I'll just cut straight to it the next time I'm in a battle. Now, let's see. What was over here on the left side of town? I need to remember real fast. I think it was just the gate and a guard, who I should be able to sneak up on. There we go. Alright, so now I get to show off what the eyeball's special ability is. Niagara Falls. Single targeting attack that uses onions and tears. And it does a lot of damage. Again, the eyeball is basically a replacement for the spaceman, right down to what the ability does. So, if you don't like using the spaceman, you can use the eyeball instead. But in order to get past this guy, we need to talk with the Trowbog Elder. Rugia isn't a country? Oh, they got an exception. Well, we can't go that way yet, so we're going to have to go over here and see what we can find. Got some more houses, so let's keep cleaning up shop. It's another guard, another battle. You know, I'm still trying to figure this out, but for some reason, the basic attack text sometimes appears in all caps, and I still don't know why that happens sometimes. I think it's whenever I use escape to skip into the middle of the battle. It's just so weird. Why, yes, I am getting tired of all the battles. How could you tell? Well, if he was here, he'd probably put you on bathroom duty. Sorry, but that's the sad truth. Hello, sir. What do you have to say? Yeti carols make him nostalgic. How nice. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think I'm just bored. Let's see what this house has for us. Another Trowbog. Great. Wait, the elder is your dad? Aw. It's kind of sad. So he's helping us because his dad got overthrown. What satellite view of this place would look like? Where'd this conversation come from? Just from walking over here? Okay, I know what this basically is. It's a hint saying you can walk through here. I don't know why they had to throw a hint in there. I feel like the candy was a good enough hint, and I feel like it would have been more fun to discover it on your own. But what do we get for finding this? We find a plug. A plug. What is this costume supposed to be? It's Charlie! It's Charlie from the game Stacking. Like, it's literally Charlie. By the way, I actually do play Stacking, and it's actually a really fun game. I actually do like it. It's... I might let's play it one day to show it off. It's a fun game. I'm trying to avoid saying anything too negative about it, because while I do have a few issues with the game, I don't think it's necessarily anything inherently wrong with the game itself. It's just some of the graphic choices is the best way to put it. But, well, I could talk about that if I ever let's play the game. For now, let's talk with the Trowbog Elder. So, he used to be the Elder, but now he's not. And they trashed the culture. Oh, no. Ooh, the Tome of the Trowbogs. The oldest Trowbog artifact. Oh. Apparently it looks like we're gonna have to go get this tome. The morale depends on it, and it's also the only way we're gonna get through that gate, it looks like. Now, there is some good news to this, however. There's some more balloons we can pop here. But, in more good news, we can save our game. But, to get through the very laborious delay here, this guy, he's now gonna step out of our way once we tell him we're after the tomb. The tome. I don't know why I called it a tomb. There's not a B in there. We need to switch to pirate to get across here. And now we can step into this cave here. Welcome to the Sacred Trowbog Caves of Confusion. This is my favorite part of the mod. The downloadable level. I don't know why I keep calling it a mod. I swear I'm still stuck on, like, Portal. I'm still thinking of Time Machine. Sorry. But the reason this is my favorite part of the game is because it's all puzzle-based. So as you can see here, we have a nice little candy corn on the ground there, which is clearly an arrow telling us where we have to go. We have to go through this cave on the right. But what happens if we don't follow that direction? Well, first of all, we have to use our knight's costume because there's gravel everywhere. And if we go the wrong way, we end up back at the start. We don't want that, so let's follow the cave drawing and go the way we want. But yeah, this whole place is basically a large set of puzzles. Not a very huge set, but large enough. You'll be tested a little bit on your puzzle solving. And the best part of all is that you will be going through some of your old costumes. Like, as you can see here, we've already reused the knight. And now we're back here at the statue. Except now there is a place over here that opened up. Alright. So now we need to figure out where to go from here. Well, in this case, we got 3 places we can go, but this one is covered by rubble. So let's pass through the rubble because that's different. And here we have... It's not dark in here. I think maybe this was supposed to be darkened, except they forgot to do it here for some reason. In any case, there's a symbol on the ground here. We need to find the path that has the same symbol and follow it. There's bones all over the ground here, so now we need to knock all of these away so we can expose the symbol we need to follow. In this case, we need to follow this symbol here. But let's go ahead and get all the candy we can, just so we don't have to backtrack later. Follow this. And we found ourselves another candy trove. Hooray! We're one step closer to finding the Tome of the Trowbogs. And we get even more candy out of this. Hooray! So let's head through this cave up here now. And once again, we're back at this intersection. And there's now a new path that's opened up. And this should be the final one. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I definitely screwed something up here, because some of these areas are supposed to be in the dark, and you're not supposed to be able to see that symbol. And you actually need to use the spaceman costume in order to light it up. But for some reason, it's not... I don't know why. It's not in the dark anymore. Kind of weird, but okay. So here we have another costume, not costume, a mural on the ground, and it's telling us to go to the right. So let's switch back to the knight and the shield, and let's move to the right. And there is an enemy blocking the upper pathway. So, of course, we are going to have to fight them. Let's just... Can I actually sneak around to the back side of him? Yes, I can! Ha! Alright, so having defeated that guy, let's proceed through the path he was guarding, find another mural on the ground, And this guy has another candy corn on his head with this same symbol on it. Pass on through, and well, now we got a book. And on the cover of this book, we have the face of a Trowbog. Clearly, this must be the tome of the Trowbogs, just down here. And look at this. We found it. The final treasure chamber. A whole lot of candy at that. Let's open it up, and there it is. The Tome of the Trowbogs. Let's deliver that to the Trowbog Elder. And just like that, we're back where we were. Hooray! Let's just hand it off here and get that gate open. So yeah, I'm actually a little sad that it broke. I really wanted to show off that it did use the spaceman costume there. A stick. Yes, I knew the answer because I played this before. Apparently, the tome was a joke book. Well, I guess having a society founded on jokes isn't necessarily a bad thing. At least everyone has a good sense of humor. Alright. So before we move on to the next village, let's go back to this guy here, because now we should have that cutting candy card. Yes, we do. Yeah, thank you for not eating us. We'll take that creepy treat card instead, and move on to the last village. Right. And this is the village of the bird people I still don't know the name of. You know what? Before I actually progress too much further, I do want to go back to Shady, because he's going to have some new stamps for us now, and I have a lot of candy I should probably get rid of before it caps out. So now we have one of the best stamps from this extra chapter here, the Skeleton of the Wolf. It doubles your attack power. Holy crap, is that obscene. No joke. It is incredibly powerful. So we'll go ahead and clean out some of the other stamps. And I won't equip the skeleton yet because I still want to stick with the pumpkin guts for the time being. But now we should be able to clean out this last village.